And fun.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Now, I want your 3 favorite things about my team.
Ooh.
For you, Mr. Producer John Smith.
So we have coach boosts. These are brand new. Each coach card has a unique trigger and ability. So not only are coach cards, they can boost your attributes a little bit, they can also boost badges, and you got a couple extra ones that we're not revealing quite yet.
Ah.
And making lineups is very important in my team, and this here.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Max Strus is out there with Towns. Then it's George. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for the Raptors, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with James Wiseman. And it's Fox. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's White in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited. Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Fox from outside. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves on offense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Towns. Porzingis with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
They get the rebound. Wiseman. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
To the wing right side. Towns for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
To the right side. Towns for 3. Pirtle, the pass to Strus. Outside, George. And it's White with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A 3 from Strus. Nailed from 3-point land.
Malcolm Brogdon doing a nice job serving his guys. Passes like this help make his team better.
Outside, Fox. Passes to Wiseman. Outside, White. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. And here is Hunter. Here's Wiseman. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from George.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Pirtle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Porzingis finds Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results,
At the line,
weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Porzingis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Derek White. And Monte Morris subbed in for Fox.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
On the wing, Green. Wasted no time on that one.
Assist goes to Kevin Porter
Raptors
Jr.
trail by 3. Now, here is Morris. Here's Robinson-Earl with the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Green passes to Wagner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Morris kicks to Hunter. A three-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Towns for 3. Traps in the tray.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Here's Morris. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup falls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Green. Over Hunter. And it's Green. Missing. Raptors trail by 3. Hunter, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Wagner. Thompson's got his second basket.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Morris looking over the floor. Hunter against Green. A second chance effort. Hunter no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Wagner, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for DeAndre Hunter. Morris outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well on this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Timberwolves leading by 8. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Wagner. Brogdon out there with Green. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's George in at the small forward. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Pass to Wagner. That shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
George with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 8. Towns, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Raptors. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Porter, and the rejection by Towns. George passes to Towns. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From 12 feet out, White, good. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Heisman's checked in for the Raptors. Hunter comes in for Porter. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Minnesota. Max Strus comes in for Josh Green. And the pass to George. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Raptors trail by 10. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Brogdon the pass to Poeltl. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Poeltl's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Outside, Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Raptors. Monte Morris comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Connects from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs cut back down to 2 points on the basket from White.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Struce kicks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 7th assist in the game. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Some changes for Toronto. Robinson Earls checked in for Wiseman. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for White. Timberwolves also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for George. And Porter subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Porter passes to Pirtle. From down in the low post, it goes. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Here's Morris. Thompson with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. Feeds to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's DiVincenzo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
And that one is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Morris. 35 seconds left in the first half. Misses from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Porter against Morris. The Raptors need to get a shot off. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Karl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
And see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 19 points, 4 block shots, and 2 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. De'Aaron Fox out there with White. Then there's Wiseman. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. George lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from White. It's George on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist in the game. White looking around. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Fox, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Strus. Brogdon kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. George finds Strus. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, Toronto.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And here's George for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Fox gets it to go.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Back to Brogdon. Towns, the pass to Strus. Right side, George. And he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got 11 points.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
It's Fox with the drive.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Down low. And that one's good. Wagner. He's got 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fox passes to Wiseman. Fox with it. Defended now by Wagner. Shoots from the elbow. It's deflected. It's George on the wing. Light covering.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
The Raptors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And the Raptors call time here. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And the Raptors with some changes. Robinson Earls checked in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Hunter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Derek White. Timberwolves also changing it up. Josh Green's checked in for Towns. Thompson comes in for Max Strus. And Porter subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Pass to Wagner. Left side, George. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. Raptors trail by 10. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Porter. Morris has got his second bucket.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
To the paint. Here's Green. Basket counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Fox, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And finished off by Porter.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Fox from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Green left side. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hurdle is checked in for George. Here's Porter. Still yet to score. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Atlanta Hawks. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Thompson for the triple. And the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 6. No good off the back of the rim. The pass to Thompson. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Raptors trail by 14. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The three-pointer no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice shot by Poeltl. And 12 points for Jakob Poeltl.
There's no stopping Poeltl when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark. Porter passes to Wagner. Here's Thompson. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Towns is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Porter. And it's Poeltl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Brogdon finds Porter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Poeltl. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
On the wing, Porter. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
For 3.
Brogdon's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Raptors trail by 15. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Highsmith. White, wide open. He fires. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Passes it to Poeltl. On the wing, Porter. Towns, the pass to Brogdon. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Strus kicks to Brogdon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Toronto calls timeout. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Porzingis is checked in for the Raptors. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. George is checked in for the Timberwolves. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And he makes the first.
Max Strus. 2 shots.
Good on both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now White. Pass to Wiseman. Hunter with it. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Brogdon, here we go. And the basket is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Hunter dishes to Wiseman. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pirtle's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hunter. Outside, Porzingis. Kicks to Fox. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Toronto calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. To the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Fox feeling it out a bit. The pass to White. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it. Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for Minnesota.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Fox, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over to the left wing. Down low. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Towns.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brogdon. Got a piece of it. Fox with the steal. The wide open look here for Porzingis, and the Raptors miss again. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best. That's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.